The most expensive food in the world. For those that enjoy fine dining and quality over quantity, here are 13 luxurious food items to try at least once. From the finest caviar to rare white truffles, this list of the most expensive food in the world features extremely rare and unusual fare. Read on to discover the world's most expensive food. The items here are pricey ingredients rather than elaborate food dishes. 13. Extra virgin olive oil. Made from unprocessed, cold-pressed olives, extra virgin olive oil is considered to be the healthiest olive oil. Rich in antioxidants and healthy monounsaturated fat, this billing itself as the first luxury olive oil in the world. Lambda is an ultra-premium extra virgin olive oil from Greece. This multi-award-winning oil is made with Greek Korouniki olives by Spear & Co. Hand-picked from some of the oldest olive trees in Greece, the olives are hand-picked and cold-pressed. This olive oil is bottled and labeled by hand, and has an intense fruity flavor. Presented in a hand-sewn leather pouch, this is the most expensive olive oil in the world, at $89 for 500 milliliters. 12. Oysters. 200 years ago, oysters were a cheap bar snack, affordable by all. However, overfishing reduced the amount of oysters available and they then became a luxury food. Oysters were first cultivated by the Romans over 2,000 years ago. The merchant and inventor Quis Sergius Orata laid out artificial oyster beds in 97 BC. These days, oysters are quite a costly food that's generally eaten raw and served on a bed of ice. Coffin Bay king oysters are among the most expensive oysters in the world. They take 6 to 7 years to grow, weigh 1 kilo and cost $100 Australian dollars, around 77 United States dollars. 11. Goose barnacles. Also known as stocked barnacles, these distinctive-looking crustaceans live on rocks and flotsam. Gooseneck barnacles can only be harvested by free diving or at low tide. Due to this, they are among the most expensive seafood in the world. Native to the eastern Atlantic, goose barnacles can be found in Australia, Cape Verde, France, Morocco and Spain. The most prized goose barnacles are from Galicia, Spain. The cost of goose barnacles can reach $125 per pound. Gooseneck barnacles have quite a briny taste and it's best to wash them down with some Vinho Verde wine. 10. Vanilla. Surprisingly, the humble vanilla pod is one of the most expensive foods in the world. Not just any vanilla though. Madagascar vanilla is the cream of the crop, with a vanillin content of 1 to 2%. With a price of up to $600 per pound, vanilla is the most labor-intensive crop in the world. Pollination must be done by hand on the one day that the vanilla flowers each year. Storms in Madagascar have reduced the amount of vanilla beans on the market and prices are soaring even higher. 9. Matsutake mushrooms. The most expensive mushroom in the world. Matsutake can fetch up to $1,000 per pound. These Japanese mushrooms have a sweet yet spicy flavor that can be an acquired taste. One reason why they're so pricey is that the pinewood nematode worm is destroying their natural habitat. The matsutake mushroom is only harvested once a year. The annual harvest is less than 1,000 tons. These mushrooms are best prepared with minimal seasoning to let their distinctive taste shine through. 8. Iberico ham. You've probably heard of Parma ham from Italy, but did you know that Iberico ham is actually the most expensive ham in the world? Coming from the rear leg of black pigs, Spanish Iberian ham is a true delicacy. These black pigs live in the wild and feed on acorns, or bellota in Spanish. The full name is Jamón ibérico de bellota. Also known as pata negra, meaning black paw. This ham takes its flavor from the oleic acid found in the acorns. Iberian ham is matured from 24 to 36 months. You can pay as much as $4,500 for a whole leg of Jamón ibérico. On the plus side, the ham will last for up to 1 month once the vacuum pack is opened. 7. Saffron. Costing up to $5,000 at wholesale prices and up to $10,000 at retail prices per pound, saffron is the most expensive spice in the world. The reason is because it takes 75,000 saffron flowers to make 1 pound of saffron spice. The saffron plant, known as saffron crocus, only blooms for 1 week a year. Harvesting saffron is a labor-intensive process. The good news is that a little saffron goes a long way. Rich in flavor, saffron can be used in risottos, paella and as a general marinade for fish. There are numerous health benefits of saffron. This potent spice helps to prevent inflammation and may also improve mood and reduce PMS symptoms. 6. Fugu fish. In a Japanese restaurant, one portion of fugu or puffer fish can cost as much as $470. That's because this fish can be lethal if not prepared properly. The fugu fish contains tetrodotoxin poison, and can only be prepared by chefs who have undergone 3 years training or more. Also known as tiger fugu, the fish has a mild flavor and slightly chewy consistency. 5. Black watermelon. One of the most expensive food items, this distinctive fruit from Japan is also known as a densake melon. With a sweet and crunchy taste, these watermelons come from the island of Hokkaido. These watermelons need space and months of care, so less than 100,000 are generally available each year. Due to this scarcity, densake watermelons can fetch up to $6,000 at auction. They're a prized gift at special occasions such as weddings in Japan. 4. White truffles. No list of the most expensive food in the world would be complete without truffles. We're not talking about chocolate truffles, but the kind that pigs dig up winking face. Black truffles are known as black diamonds, however, white truffles are even more expensive. Found in the Piedmont and Tuscany areas of Italy as well as in Tuscany, these fungi are a popular delicacy. To sniff out the tuber magnatum, or alba white truffles, locals use truffle hogs or dogs such as Lagotto Romagnolo, an expensive breed of dog. Fresh white winter truffles cost from $6,000 to $10,000 per pound. As they're so expensive, chefs use white truffle sparingly. You can grate fresh white truffle on omelets or use truffle as a delicious salad dressing. White truffle butter is a great kitchen ingredient to have to hand. 3. Wagyu beef. Juicier and more tender than traditional steaks, Wagyu beef is known for its fat marbling and intense flavor. The word Wagyu means Japanese cow and most great Wagyu beef comes from Japan. However, you can now also get fantastic American Wagyu beef which gives Japanese Wagyu a run for its money. The most expensive cut of Japanese Wagyu comes from Matsusaka in Mie Prefecture. These Japanese Wagyu steaks are from virgin female cows. A Matsusaka cow fetched 50 million yen, around $400,000 at market in 2002. 2. Caviar. Something of an acquired taste. Caviar is expensive because fish sturgeon eggs have to be harvested by hand. However, virtually all sturgeon eggs come from fish farms. Osetra and beluga caviar from the Caspian Sea are two of the most expensive caviars. Golden Almas caviar from Iran is known for its high price tag and delicate, velvety taste. Yet the priciest caviar is Strotarga bianco. Sprinkled with 22-karat gold. This albino fish egg caviar comes from the Siberian albino sturgeon. A single teaspoon of Strotarga bianco can cost as much as $37,000. In general, the paler the caviar color, the more expensive caviar it is. 1. Bluefin tuna. Heading the list of the most expensive food in the world is bluefin tuna. The hefty price tag can reach over $5,000 per pound. A 600-pound bluefin tuna sold for an eye-watering $1.8 million at Toyosu Fish Market in Tokyo in January 2020. Bluefin tuna fish has a meaty texture and delicate flavor. However, southern bluefin tuna is critically endangered. Atlantic bluefin tuna is endangered and Pacific bluefin tuna is vulnerable. This is due to severe overfishing. The Japanese MSC-certified Yuzufuku Honton tuna fishery is the first sustainable alternative. They fish eastern Atlantic bluefin tuna according to an allocated quota.